Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. A couple new things to show you. This is Adolpho's CJ2A project that I got in here now. He's been waiting a very long time to get in here. I did his engine, transmission, transfer case. God, it feels like 2 years now. The project is here. I have rebuilt the front and rear end quite some time ago. I sandblasted the frame. So the frame is clean. Then he took it back and he put some brake lines and he put the leaf springs in. We're going to check everything out. I just got it. It's got a lot of parts in it. Adolpho's going for a military type look. We're painting this olive drab. We're doing a combination. We're not going for originality here. He's just excited about driving something and he wants the olive drab color. So little by little I'll start taking this body off and fixing everything up and getting him going. But he's in here now and we're going to start making progress on that in the near future. Okay guys, on this end of the shop I have a CJ5 body on a rotisserie. This is for Russ. You may have remembered me doing his 74 CJ5 frame a while ago. I sandblasted and painted that for him. Now this is a Filipino body, and they offer one body from 55 to 75. So this has the longer fenders, the longer hood, and Russ had this and he put all the holes in. He took a lot of time, put every single hole in it that needed to be in here for everything. He did a nice job on that. He did have some trouble with the fenders. He got a couple sets, but none of them were right. If you look here, you can see how far off the holes were. He had to add this washer in here to get the right hole distance. So the fenders are a little bit of a disaster, but he's got them fit real nice. He put the whole thing together, which is nice. Instead of a Willys tailgate for the early ones, they do put out a nice Jeep tailgate, Jeep stamp, very nice. But on the body, they only do one Jeep stamping on the side. If you look up here, you could faintly see the Jeep stamp. It's way up there. On the 74, it's way down here, so he cut out his original and I welded it in that side and on the other side. So that's capital J, capital E, capital E, capital P. And on the 74 it was smaller and in a different location. So got a little bit of trouble right there around the J. It was pretty rusty, but everywhere else it wasn't bad. So that side's welded in, the other side's welded in. I'm getting ready right now to take this out to the sandblast area. We can't seem to catch a break in the humidity, and I can't sandblast when it's this humid. We got a dew point of like 75, so if I'm sandblasting, I'm just spitting water and rusting the metal. So gotta get everything prepped so as soon as I get a good day, I can sandblast. Now there's the original 74 color. You know, it's 48 years old, so you can't see it good. But this is Jetset Blue Metallic, 1974 color. I have a mix being mixed right now. And like with a lot of paint, we're waiting on some blue pigments to come in, so it'll be a couple week delay on getting the paint, but as soon as that gets here, I'll show it to you. It'll be a lot brighter than this. Should look a lot brighter. It's very dirty and stuff. But we got all those little pieces. Windshield. You know, we'll do the hinges and stuff. So we're going to do everything and put everything in the Jetset Blue Metallic. And I'll show you that if you guys want to see it happen. You can see what he needed to do for his transmission cover. How much he had to add on there just to make his stick come up in the right place. So if you get one of these bodies for a later Jeep, Don't think you're just going to take it out of the crate and put it on there and things are going to go easy. You can see all the holes up in the dash there that he had to drill. Seat brackets, fender mounts, roll bar holes. There's just holes everywhere. But, you know, Russell took his time, put it in his garage, and put the whole entire Jeep together, which I recommend everybody does. A lot of guys don't do that and they wind up in trouble. Put the whole Jeep together, took it all apart, brought it to me. Now we're on to sandblasted paint. So those are the new things that are in the shop right now. I'm going to get this body loaded up, get it on the tractor forks, get it out to the sandblast area, and as soon as I get a good day with low humidity, we'll get this guy blasted. Okay guys, we got the body tub back here in the sun. You can maybe see a lot of these spot welds. We got a lot of dents and dings in here, and Russell wants this kind of looking factory. These are pretty aggressive spot welds, so we're gonna, hopefully the primer is gonna fill those up. If not, we'll give it a quick wipe. Big dents like this one, and the hood has got a lot of badness to it. Right over here, it's got two big puckers. We're gonna have to shrink those in, and we're gonna do a lot of work to the hood after we blast it. But I'll get it blasted first, and we'll see what everything looks like. We gotta get this. If anybody's getting any of these Filipino bodies, I can't stress it enough. Make sure you get this primer off here. It will come back and bite you if you don't. It'll just peel right off. And while we're blasting this, we've got a Jaguar body shell here that does need some work, but we're going to blast it first. And you can see the rust is starting to really get into this guy. But we're going to clean that up, see what that looks like. And the floors are going to have to come out of this one. And there's just rust throughout here. But we'll get this one blasted at the same time. As soon as, like I say, as soon as we get a good day. The sun's coming around now. It's crazy hot. The humidity is ridiculous, and we just can't blast in this kind of weather. So, might take a little bit longer to get your stuff, but it's well worth it to get a nice dry day to sandblast. So let's head back into the shop. Okay, guys, there's the two beef cows. Getting nice and chubby. They will go down in the fall when it's a little bit cooler. Easier to hang them when it's a little bit cooler out. But this girl here coming at us is going to be 3 years old in October. And the big girl behind her was 3 years old in March, I think. So they're doing good, they're gaining weight, and looking healthy. So these summers are tough on them with the heat, but we do have plenty of trees for them to get shady in. So they're just up here getting some grain and probably a drink of water. And that girl right there is probably about 1,400 pounds right now, so she'll be a little bit bigger by the time fall comes. Okay guys, we're out by this Jeep again. This is a 68 CJ5. It was an ex-trencher Jeep, has a heavy duty frame on it. Recently, a couple guys have asked me if I had any half hard tops like I do on the snowblower Jeep. And I do have this one. I've got very nice doors for it. This one's not in terrible shape. The panel that goes to the floor, this had two panels. That panel is missing. But the top itself isn't terrible. So if anybody that has asked me about it wants it, just put a comment below. This Jeep will be coming apart soon, so now would be the time. I'll take a walk over and show you the doors as well, but it is a pretty solid top, and there seemed to have been some interest when I showed the snowblower Jeep with the half cab, and some guys wanting one. So here's one if anybody needs it. Okay guys, here's the doors that go with that hard top. They've got their handles on them and stuff. They're not terrible. Much better than the ones I started with on the snowblower Jeep. And they go with the hard top if anybody needs it.